Hey guys, I'm Erik Peterson, and I'm a men's dating and relationship coach for skillofattraction.com. And today's coaching video is called I Feel Hopeless and Lost. Now, as many of you know, that these coaching videos are when I answer a question from you guys that you have sent in to me. Sometimes it's a paid coaching client, but most of the time it's just your emails. And if I think the question is a good question and will benefit my subscribers in the YouTube viewing community, I will answer it in a video. And in this particular email, this viewer writes in about how he and his ex-girlfriend have split up, and things were hot and heavy in the beginning, as they usually are, and he found himself, as the relationship went on, chasing her and her pulling away further and further. And he just wants to know what he could do to start the reattraction process. So I figured I would answer it in this video. Now, before I get started, I just wanted to say that if you guys find this video helpful, or any of my videos helpful, I would really appreciate a thumbs up, and for you to share it with your friends and family who may also find it helpful. And I would also really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button down below and tick that little bell symbol that's next to it. By doing this, you will get real-time notifications of when I upload new videos. And if you guys have any questions, whether it be about one of my videos or issues in your own relationship, please feel free to shoot me an email. All you have to do is head over to my website at skillofattraction.com, click on the contact tab, and shoot me a message from there. Now, if you guys do this, please keep your emails short and concise. I know you guys want to get every minor detail in there, but most of the time it's really not that important. So just try to stick to the important topics or the important things of your situation, because I just really don't have time to read through these long emails. And I will get back to you as soon as I can. Some of you just need to be patient. I do have to take care of my paid coaching clients first, but I will get back to you. I can assure you that. You just have to be a little patient. So if you do need to get in touch with me right away, the best way to do that is, again, head over to my website at skillofattraction.com, click on the coaching tab, and there I have several options for you to choose from. I offer emergency email coaching, where I will respond to you within 24 to 48 hours, depending on which option you select. And I also provide monthly coaching, where I will work with you throughout the month to try to get whatever relationship issue you're having turned around and get you back on track. And I will include the link to both my contact page and my coaching page in the description down below. So let's get on to this email. He says, so I am in a tricky situation with my ex-girlfriend. In the beginning of our relationship, she was head over heels all over me. That's how it usually is. And I apologize about my lights flashing here. I don't know what's going on. Maybe because I have the AC on. It's super hot here in Chicago today. Anyway, that's usually how it is. It starts off really hot and heavy, and things begin to taper off. And the reason why is because you don't care as much, and you're not as focused on her and the relationship. You have a general attitude of just like, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And what happens is, as you become more emotionally attached to her, you become more attached to the outcome and wanting to get her to commit and to be your girlfriend. He says, she would ditch her friends and family just to be with me. Then she quickly seemed to get distant, and toward the middle and end of our relationship, I was the one chasing her until we broke up. Well, that's why she became distant. I mean, it's because you were chasing her. The last two videos I did actually talk all about this, and they were called If You Chase Her, She Will Run, and how the power flips. So I highly recommend you watch those. But you also have to be careful, because if you back off too much, then you'll become too cold, and this will just cause her to put her guard up, and she will also back off for this, because she's feeling that you're too cold, and she's probably thinking that you're not that interested. So she'll back off. So it's really about finding a middle ground somewhere, as opposed to being, too needy, chasing her too much, and being too distant and too cold. You have to find a middle ground. And the thing is, every woman is a little different, so I can't tell you exactly how it will work with this particular girl. So it's really up to you to try a few different things and just find that middle ground on your own. I had some talks with her, and she said that basketball is keeping her away from dating just in general, which from what I've seen and know from her is not true. This summer she is caught up in basketball, but to me, I feel like if she truly loved me the way she used to, she'd want me there for her, supporting her, because that's what we had in the beginning. Well, the basketball thing, that's really just an excuse, dude. I mean, really what's going on here is that she has lost attraction for you, and she doesn't want to hurt your feelings, so she's using basketball as an excuse so she doesn't hurt your feelings. After the talk, I said I respect her decision and understand it and wish her well. Then I broke off. During our talk, I said what I thought I did wrong in our relationship. I asked, I felt like I'd be too needy at one time and too distant at another, and she told me that was how she felt. See what I mean? You have to find that middle ground. It's all hard to explain, because I have an idea what went wrong and why she feels the way she feels, but in a sense, I'm still a little confused by it all. I want to know, how do I re-spark that attraction and love she had for me in the beginning? Well, unfortunately, there's no quick fix or magic bullet. I mean, what you really need to do is turn the majority of your focus onto yourself and self-development, and focusing on your purpose in life. And what I mean by this is, you want to pursue your goals and build a better social circle, continue your education, whether it's in school or not. This means if you want to take additional classes, or read books that interest you, that will help you with your growth. And you also want to build emotional and social intelligence. And all of these things, they lead to your happiness, your confidence, your social status, and your success. And with that, the ladies will simply fall into place. And the reason why is because all of those things women find very attractive in a man. Attraction for women works much different than it does for guys. So thinking that just being a good-looking guy in great shape, while that will be helpful in attracting women, what's most important is your happiness and your success and your confidence. And by success, just so you know, that doesn't mean that you have to be rich. It just means that you're successful at life. And the reason why women find this attractive is because these are like social cues that let her know that you have what it takes to be resourceful and to win at life. And that's very important for women, especially when they're in that instinctual frame of mind where mating is on their mind, if you understand what I mean. And some of you guys, you get so focused on the woman and the relationship, and it completely turns them off. And as Rollo Tomassi, the author of The Rational Male, which is a fantastic book that I recommend you guys to read, he says, women should only ever be a complement to a man's life, never the focus of it. And I guarantee most, if not all women, will agree with that statement, because it's just too much pressure for women when you're too focused on them. He continues on here. I read about this thing called the no contact method, which I did for just a little over 2 weeks, and it didn't seem to work. Well, maybe that's part of your problem, because You see, no contact takes as long as it takes. There's no time frame for it to work for you. It could take days, it could take weeks, it could take months, and in some cases it may even take years. I mean, there's really no telling how long it will take, so you just have to stick with it. And in fact, I've done several videos about no contact, and I highly recommend that you watch them so you get an idea on how it works. Every Sunday night I see her, which I feel like is kind of an in. Just all in all, I feel hopeless and lost about what's happening between us right now. And for myself as well, and I need your help. Okay, well, first off, it's not totally clear to me if you broke up with her or if she broke up with you. So I'm just going to give you tips for both situations. Now, if you broke up with her, just apologize to her for overreacting, because a lot of times what guys do is when a girl starts to pull away a little bit, women always pull away, so you have to understand that. They pull away, but they always come back. And what happens a lot is when a girl starts pulling away, the guy panics and he does like a preemptive breakup. Well, if she's pulling away, then screw her. I want to break up with her. And you don't have to do that, and you're really overreacting by doing that. So you just want to apologize for overreacting, tell her that you love her, and tell her that you want to work things out. Now, it's very possible that she may not be into working things out right now just because she really hasn't been feeling it for you for a while. Now, if that's the case, just politely accept by telling her something like, okay, well, get in touch with me if you change your mind. And just leave it at that. Begin the process of moving on, and if she contacts you, assume that she wants to see you. That doesn't necessarily mean that she does want to see you, but just assume, because it's that confidence that you give off that will help. And just ask her when she's free to get together and try and set a date with her. It's that simple. Now, if she broke up with you, you're not going to initiate contact with her at all, whether it's over the phone or over the computer or when you see her on these Sunday nights, unless she initiates first. But you're not going to avoid her either. When you see her on Sundays, you're just going to focus on having a good time, smile at her if you see her, but don't go over to her. And if she approaches you, you're going to stay in your frame of mind of having a good time, because you want to have this attitude that she's free to join you or she's free to join someone else. But either way, you're going to be having a good time regardless. Now, if she comes over to talk to you, you just want to keep things light, positive, and playful. Do not talk about the relationship or the breakup or getting back together at all. You want to show her what she's missing out on by not being with you. And she's going to see this fun and confident guy that's indifferent to her being there. And believe it or not, she's going to find that attractive. And I know it sounds crazy, but that's because a lot of attraction is very counterintuitive. And it may take a little bit. It may take a few weeks. I can't say for sure, but if she can't stay away from you, or if she begins calling you or texting you, you're going to do what I suggested before. You're going to assume that she wants to see you in a romantic context, and you're going to ask her when she's free to get together. Then you simply make a date and continue to focus on just having fun with her. Don't focus on trying to win her back. Just focus on having fun. Now, if she happens to reject that offer, then you simply just tell her to contact you if she changes her mind. I know you think that you have to do something more, but anything that you say or do to try and convince her or try to sway her decision is really only going to turn her off. It needs to be her idea before you have any chance to reattract her again. So that's really all you have to do. And besides the no contact videos that I already suggested that you watch, I'm going to list a few helpful videos in the description down below. And this will help you understand how you need to behave and ultimately what she and most women are looking for in a man. So that's it for this video. I really appreciate all of you that have stuck around to the end. And if you guys have found this video of any value, also in the description down below, I have a link to PayPal if you would like to make a donation. By making a donation, it just simply helps me to continue making free content for you guys so you can continue your learning. So I will catch you guys on the next video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.